A stirring tribute and a film built on the shoulders of his legacy. Here's how the cast and crew of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever dealt with their lost king. On August 28, 2020, Chadwick Boseman passed away after a private 4-year battle with colon cancer. He was 43. Boseman's passing came as a shock to many, and in an already politically charged year, he became a symbol for the collective feeling of grief felt around the world. After his first appearance in 2016's Captain America: Civil War, Boseman portrayed T'Challa multiple times in numerous Marvel Cinematic Universe projects. But his starring role in Black Panther truly cemented the actor as a trailblazing icon. It was the first MCU film with a majority black cast, a box office smash, a historic Best Picture nominee, and one of the most culturally significant comic book films ever made.
Wakanda Forever! Wakanda Forever!
It's easy to see why, after Boseman's passing, director and close friend Ryan Coogler considered not just stepping away from Black Panther, but also leaving filmmaking altogether. But after some soul-searching, Coogler decided that it made more sense to honor Boseman's memory through a continuation of what they started together. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is now only weeks away from release. In a conversation with Entertainment Weekly, the cast and crew shared their own anecdotes about how they kept Boseman close to their hearts. When Black Panther introduced Wakanda to the MCU, it was a spectacle to behold. A unique sci-fi aesthetic that mixed technological advancement with cultural tradition. For the returning cast of Wakanda Forever, however, stepping back into these sets was a real challenge, since it was hard not to feel the weight of Boseman's absence. Danai Gurira, who is reprising her role as Okoye, confessed to EW that it was hard to step back onto the council room set, as Boseman had been present the last time she had seen that throne. In those difficult moments, it seemed that the cast and crew had each other's backs. Winston Duke, returning as M'Baku, added, "When one person was having a hard day, everyone else would galvanize around them. We would take turns doing that." For Letitia Wright, inheriting the leading role as T'Challa's younger sister Shuri came with a great amount of responsibility. When she felt like she needed some guidance, it brought Wright comfort to consult him spiritually. She explained, "I always carried him in every scene. I always would ask, 'Bro, what do you think?' and just try to keep a spiritual connection. He meant everything to me, and he's the reason why I'm here. He picked me to be his sister, so I couldn't have done this journey without him." Keeping a positive and supportive environment was key throughout a long and emotional shoot, and Coogler stayed determined to keep that spark alive. Coogler's vision for the film is how he's honoring Boseman. That's why every single part of Wakanda Forever is informed by his legacy, from its story to its themes to the smallest details. He also thought it vital that they not recast T'Challa, allowing the character to rest with Boseman and expand what he and Coogler built together with integrity, rather than settle for less.
Show them who we are.
Meanwhile, Lupita Nyong'o admitted she dreaded the start of the shoot because proceeding without Chadwick Boseman felt unfathomable to her. She told EW, "But Ryan managed to honor his life and his role in both the film and our lives with his moving, truthful, and clear vision." That probably explains why Wakanda Forever stunned the internet with its first trailer, showing off what seems to be one of the most visually powerful and emotionally poignant MCU entries yet. Even after the release of the second trailer, however, most of the details around the film's secrets remain under wraps. It's at least clear that, with the introduction of the mutant Submariner Namor as one of the film's main antagonists, the ocean is one of the driving visual elements of the film. For Coogler, this has great significance to his own journey with grief, and how it manifests within the film through themes of loss and nature's relentless unpredictability. He told EW, "There's that idea of grief and intense emotion feeling like it comes in waves. Sometimes a wave can take you away where you lose control of it. You think you're in control, but the water can always remind you that you're not."